But it's actually so hard to just think about all the freaking stuff I had to do to pass. I mean, it's so hard. It's straight up a freaking, it's the number one trans struggle. If you want to pass, and then the whole idea of having to do it because people think you should, it goes hard. Now that I'm on testosterone, I don't have to do any of this anymore, but it helped me so much when I wasn't on it. I mean, as much as I diss all this frickin' tricks and stuff that I used to do, it really does work, and it really did work for me. I mean, not like I was around a lot of people that I had to talk to, so there wasn't really much opportunities for people to question it. The only thing people questioned was the way I dressed and the way I acted, right? Nobody ever said, oh man, what's that on your face? Everybody I went to high school with was chill about it. As in, everybody. I would walk in with frickin' winged eyeliner every day, no matter which school I was frickin' going to. Because I went to the alternative school as well, because they had a textile program. Everybody was so nice about it. Especially the chicks. The chicks always said, oh yeah, I like your makeup, ooh woo. How do you get that eyeliner? Which products do you use? It looks so good. Especially the younger chicks. Nobody cares if you're wearing makeup just as long as it doesn't change the shape of your face. If you're trans, because if you're trying to do one of those, what do they call it? Them frickin' looks that the cis people do? The cis chicks? It's contouring, I guess. But, things that change your face in a female way, I never did that. The most I ever did was just a sweep of highlighter, and it wasn't even that much, and it wasn't even the right place. It's an oof, trying to freaking change your face shape, but I get it, I've been there. As in, I did this stuff for since I was 14, and I'm very, very obviously not 14 anymore. you boy, you boy can straight up almost drink in America. That's how old I am. That's how long I've been working on this. Obviously, this stuff does work. Not that I let anybody see what I look like without it. I would never take my frickin' makeup off. I would never go to school without having done a bunch of contouring. You would catch me like that 2 or 5 days out of the year. It was intense. It was not the type of stuff that you just frick around with. I mean, it wasn't even an issue of, oh, just, my face is ugly and I don't want people to see me. It's just straight up, that wasn't my face. This wasn't mine. This did not belong to me. It's hard being trans. It's far beyond feeling ugly. It's far beyond feeling ugly at all, or, outcasted, or whichever way you want to put it. It's way, way beyond that. You don't even feel like a human being. Not even in an otherkin way. That's another thing to look into. If you feel like you're trans because you feel like you're just not, one of us. I mean, holy frick. It's just one of them things that you just gotta frickin' power through, right? It's just time. It's just time till you get your shots, and if you don't, well, I don't really know, but I needed this for, my mental health. Not because I was like, my dysphoria was so bad. Everybody should have freaking dysphoria, because I did. My experience governs everyone else's. Oh, frick. Oh, I wanted to die. But, you know, I did it. I had to do it for my mental health because I seem to have a ridiculous sensitivity to progesterone. I mean, I straight up might think I have frickin' PMDD. Every time that would come around, I would straight up feel like everyone hated me. I would feel suicidal thoughts then, and just nowhere else in the month. It wouldn't just be, oh man, you were really mean to me. I'm gonna die just to frickin' flex on them. If I could have chose anything else to be feeling at that point, obviously there was something wrong with me. since I stopped getting that, you know, I'd stopped having any sort of suicidal thoughts. I mean, straight up, it's just, oh yeah, hey you guys, frickin' I want to yeet myself over a fence, cause my homie won't phone me back. I mean, straight up, that's it. That's me now. I can't even frickin' say, ooh, I want to die and stuff, cause that's just taking the piss out of people who are frickin' actually want to die. It's just not funny to frickin' joke about wanting to die when you know your homie right next to you is frickin' straight up trying to yeet themselves. And you know, if you check their room, they've got frickin' notes piled up, and it's just, oh yeah, I'm sorry everybody. I apologize for frickin' existing and for, you know, making everybody think I was so wrong of a person. You gotta keep it out there for your frickin' homies. And not even if they're your frickin' homies. Straight up, chances are there's somebody in your family with mental health issues, so you just can't joke about that. Once again, the frickin' Transmeds, they're straight up taking the piss out of trans people because it's a frickin' struggle trying to live in a transmed world. I should really wipe this off. This really makes my point look like I have any sort of viable argument at all. I've just gotta wipe this frickin' BS off my face. Every time you build an audience, you're giving people frickin' opinions, right? So they better be frickin' good ones, because chances are a 14-year-old somewhere, not even, you know, in some far-off frickin' country where trans people hardly exist and they can't even live as one, you know, a regular frickin' person in your country who happens to be trans is fricking watching this right now. Delete it. Because that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing fricking content. You can't live like that. You can't do that to people. It's not right at all. The argument of whatever you think of people with or without dysphoria, that's one fricking thing. But to allow everybody else to have to listen to that, it's beyond embarrassing, because you're just hurting people. You really are just hurting people. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I made a channel all over the frickin' World Wide Web just to hate on people. I'd be so ashamed of myself. And this is for everybody in general. This isn't about one frickin' person. I'm not frickin' subtweeting here in my YouTube video. No, that's a frickin' death emoji. I feel like everybody is frickin' making fun of you for what you did and for what you stand for, because people think it's not right. If people are making videos saying, oh, you know, you shouldn't go and joke about touching people's butts and whichever it frickin' is, you're listening to that and thinking it's you, yeah, chances are that's just you trying to frickin' subconsciously yeet your own habits, right? And that's what they're trying to do. They're not even trying to get you. It's for society. People make these videos for society. If you happen to be part of the group that they're saying shouldn't be doing whichever because it hurts people, it's not about you. It's just about your habits. I mean, everybody's done bad things. Everybody's had bad habits. You know, some people are alcoholics. Some people slap people every time they walk past them. Some people do it really bad, so just count yourself lucky that that's all you did is just offend a minority and change your habits. It's not hard at all. It's absolutely not hard at all. And I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter who it is that you trust that gave you this information. I don't even know if that's what happened, because I've got no proof of that at all. It's just young teenagers online saying that. And so what if you've got a blog post about it? You can fake those things so easy. Really, the only advice I would trust about whether people are real or not is from a doctor. I know this comes as a shock, that you should actually trust a freaking doctor and therapist. But, read the DSM-5. If it's in there, it's real. It's not just one person making this, it's a whole team of freaking psychologists. And that would be really hard to fake. So, read your textbooks, kids. Explore your bad habits, and, you know, get rid of one every so often. Because guess what? That's how you get here. That's how you get to be a real person. Eyes out.